Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is fantastic. There are so many of y'all standing in the back. If you would like to sit during this press conference, the overflow room is the amazing video room we have next door. So you're, of course, welcome to stay here, but you're welcome to go to the back, to the room right behind us if you'd like. So thank you all very much for coming. We appreciate your joining us. For those of you that I don't know, I'm Juan Zabala, Vice President for University Advancement, and today I have the great honor of welcoming all of you to this press conference. This marks a new start, a new moment in our storied baseball program. Cardinal baseball has been a big part of Lamar University for so many decades, and today is a big moment for us. Before we start with the program, there are a couple of people that I would like to recognize. We're in the Terry and Glenn Morgan Baseball Complex, and we're really fortunate to have Glenn Morgan with us here today. And if you drove here, you drove on Jim Gilligan Way. And so we're very fortunate to have our legendary coach, Jim Gilligan. And now to begin our program, I guess I have to stay with the legendary now, our legendary president, Dr. Jaime Taylor.
Thank you very much, Juan. I appreciate everybody coming out today. And this is a huge day for Lamar University, for our student athletes, and for everybody in our community, because we get to introduce our new head coach, Sean Allen, and we're very excited about that. Thanks a lot, Sean. The search process provided us with a huge pool of candidates. Some incredibly outstanding individuals applied for this job. And there's a reason for that. People want to be at Lamar University right now. And there's several reasons. The first one is because of our athletic director, Jeff O'Malley. Jeff is nationally respected. He's a strong leader. People all across the nation know who he is. He has integrity. He has vision, strong character. And that's exactly the type of individual people want to work for. Somebody they know they can trust, and somebody know that will put them in a position to lead forward. We have a strong baseball tradition here at Lamar University. As stated a minute ago, we're right here on Jim Gilligan Way. The trophy for the Southland, if you win the baseball tournament, it's the Jim Gilligan Trophy. So long history in baseball and a very storied history in baseball. This is a special place to work at Lamar University, and we work at that. We make sure that everybody here at campus knows what they're doing matters and why it matters, and that we're here for our students and for our student athletes. And everybody knows exactly why what they do helps those individuals, and that makes this a great place to work. We all have a shared purpose. We all know exactly what that mission is. And this leads us right into alignment. If you talk to anybody on our leadership team, we're all going to tell you the same thing. What we're here for, why we're here, and that translates into athletics. With myself, Jeff O'Malley, and all the coaches, we all work together. And this matters. It's just like if in a baseball team or a football team or a basketball team, you can have great players, but if you don't have a great coach, it's hard to get them to come together. And so what you see behind the scenes is we do everything we can to put our coaches into a position to win. There's an old saying, coaches win games, administrations win championships, and we are aligned at that level. And the investment we've made in our athletics, this facility, the Terry and Glenn Morgan Baseball Complex, it was a transformational investment made because of the generosity of Glenn Morgan and Terry Morgan. And that set this program on another trajectory to take it to the next level. We also have Senator Burnson, who's been a longtime investor in baseball program. And that passion plays a role. And it's not any one of these things, it's all of these things that I just mentioned together that has caused individuals to want to be here at Lamar. Specifically individuals that want to win and they know how to win. And they know that they're going to be put in a position to win if they come here. Even with that strong pool of candidates, Sean stood out by far. It's amazing when you look at his background, what he's done. First of all, where he's coached. He's coached at some amazing programs, the University of Texas for 7 years, Ohio State University, most recently University of Southern California. And he's done it all. Everything that you can do as a baseball coach, he's done that. And because of that, he was recognized as D1 Baseball Assistant Coach of the Year in 2021. He's had a long history of sustained success. And more importantly, he has a deep understanding of Texas baseball, which is very important here at Lamar University. Sean's character, it's not just what he's done, it's how he's done it. He builds relationships, he knows how to develop the student athletes, and he creates a strong culture, which is everything that we believe in here at Lamar University. Here, we're intentional with building teamwork here on campus. We believe that teamwork comes together on a regular basis. I talk about teamwork as a force multiplier. You get 4 people working together. It's not additive, it's multiplicative. They talk about that all the time in the military, and we not only believe it here at Lamar University, but we make that happen. And Sean embraces all those things that we want to have happen here at Lamar University. The fact is, Sean is exactly the right person at the right time to provide leadership for this program. And there was a clear alignment between Jeff and myself. I mean, it was no question at all when we met with him that this is the guy we want here at Lamar University. Perfect fit for everything we want to do, and I'm telling you, we could not be more excited that he chose to be with us. So Sean, could not be more excited about the future under your leadership. Proud to welcome you and your family to Beaumont, and absolutely confident you are the right person for Lamar University baseball and the right person for Lamar University as a whole. Thank you so much for choosing to come here. Thank you.
Thank you, President Taylor. And now it's my distinct honor to welcome to the podium the dude about who all the accolades were made, our Vice President and Director of Athletics, Jeff O'Malley.
Dr. Taylor does not believe in setting the bar low for anybody, that's for sure. So, welcome everybody. I'm so glad you're here today. After hearing from Dr. Taylor, I'll just echo his statement, right? This is a big moment for Lamar baseball, and it's happening at the exact right time. Because this program has momentum, it has a Southland Conference Tournament Championship, an NCAA regional appearance, and a fan base that believes, a university that's aligned, and in a facility that sends a very clear message about who we are and where Lamar baseball is headed. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because this program has a foundation, and a proud one. Very much thanks to Coach Gilligan over there. So it was built over decades by players, coaches, and teams who compete the right way and build something, and that still matters today. A lot of wins, a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches, and a lot of respect across college baseball. Our job now is to build on that. And to do that, we have to make the right hire. When we launched this search, we had an outstanding interest from across the country and from every level of baseball. But as the progress moved quickly forward, one thing became very clear: Sean Allen stood out. Yes, his resume is strong, as Dr. Taylor said, 2021 National Assistant Coach of the Year, College World Series experience, super regionals, and high-level player development. But more importantly, he knows how to build. He knows how to build culture, he develops people, and he creates environments where winning become expectations. And I'll tell you this, his background fits Lamar in a very real way. Sean understands Texas. He played at the University of Houston, he coached at the University of Texas, and he coached at Sam Houston State. He knows this state, he knows how to recruit to it, and he knows how to win in it. That matters. I'd also like to recognize the people who continue to move this program forward. Terry and Glenn Morgan, thank you again for this beautiful baseball complex and for your vision of Lamar baseball. And Senator Bernson, I know you're not here, but thank you for your continued generosity and your belief in this program. That support makes moments like this possible because it showed our candidates that we are not only committed to Lamar baseball, that we are committed to winning. So I'll close with this. We are building forward our tradition on momentum, and now with the right leader. Sean, we're excited you're here, and it's my pleasure to welcome you and Stephanie to Lamar University, and to the Beaumont community. Ladies and gentlemen, the next head baseball coach at Lamar University, Sean Allen.
Thank you, Jeff. Dr. Taylor and Jeff, I cannot thank you enough for believing in me and entrusting me with this incredible opportunity. When we sat down and talked about the vision for Lamar baseball, where you believe this program can go, and the steps already in place to get there, I was all in. I was all in because your vision aligns perfectly with the type of program that I want to lead. Dr. Taylor, you should be really proud because when we sat down, you talked about the opportunity. One of the opportunity things to speak about was changing the atmosphere at Lamar. When you took over as president and making it a place that people love to work. And I can tell you that everyone that we have come in contact with the past 10 days or so have been nothing but amazing. Everyone has been so helpful and honestly excited to help me and my staff with anything that we need. And trust me, we've needed a lot. Over the last 25 years, I've been fortunate to be a part of some of the best programs in college baseball. I've seen firsthand what it takes to win at the highest level and understand what it takes to succeed in this new era of college athletics. One common thing amongst the programs that are thriving in today's world is an administration that believes and supports its student athletes and coaches. And it was clear to me from the beginning that with Dr. Taylor and Jeff's leadership, Lamar University is committed to doing exactly that. So again, thank you in believing in me, believing in this program, and giving us the opportunity to build something truly special. This was to my family and friends, the number 3 fan club, which a lot of them are here today. You have no idea how much your unwavering support means to Stephanie and I. These people have followed us everywhere. No matter what color jersey I was wearing, what city we lived in, what challenges we faced, you were always there supporting us. We simply could not have done this without you. Sorry. We're forever grateful to you guys. I would like to acknowledge my family that is here today, starting with my mom, Lisa, my dad and stepdad who are watching from above, my brother, Chris, his wife, Crystal, my nephew, Carter, and Kaylee. My brother and sister-in-law, Jimmy and Marissa, my little man, Everett, my mother-in-law, Amelia, who doesn't miss a game, whether it's in person or on the internet, and my father-in-law, David, who came from California to be with us today. And last but definitely not least, my amazing wife, Stephanie. What a ride it has been. 6 jobs, 6 cities, 4 states, in 13 years. Think about that. We've experienced every emotion possible. I would have 0 chance to do what I do if it wasn't for you. Thank you for letting me live my dream. Thank you for bringing out the best in me every single day, but most importantly, thank you for being by my side every step of the way and believing in me when things were not easy. Thank you for choosing life with me, and I cannot wait to see your impact on our players in this community, and I love you the most. I knew that was going to be tough. To all the head coaches and assistant coaches I've been lucky enough to share a dugout with, thank you. Every one of you have shaped me as a coach and as a person. You have prepared me for this opportunity, and I will hope you see pieces of your program reflected in what we build here at Lamar. To all the players who I've been fortunate enough to share a dugout with over the years at multiple universities, thank you. Coaches aren't very good without great players, and I've been blessed to coach some incredible young men at every stop. There are some Lamar coaches and staff in attendance today from other sports and programs. I thank you for being here, and we cannot wait to get out here and support your teams as your seasons get going. I also want to thank two former teammates of mine that are in attendance here today, Nick and Derek, two roommates. This is what it's about. We got done 25 years ago. I wake up almost every morning in California. They're 2 or 3 hours ahead of me. We've got a group chat, and it's 50, 70 messages deep. I'm trying to play catch up, but when kids sit down and I speak about what I want to build here, I want people to come back and have what we had at the University of Houston. And I'm talking about a brotherhood that you can't break that bond, and I'm looking forward to it, and thank you, too, for being here. Can you roll the script up a little bit there? Thank you. At this time, I'd like to recognize my staff. I think they're over here to the side over here. Kyle Cheeseborough, our recruiting coordinator. Trace Barrera, our hitting coach. Chase Loomis, our pitching coach. Carter Allen, director of player personnel. He's hiding way back in the back. And then we also have Ace Whitehead, the director of pitching development, and Austin Glaze, our director of operations. I feel extremely lucky to surround myself with such a talented staff. Our players are going to feel the impact that these men are going to have on their lives. I could not be more excited to come to work with them every single day because I know they're built to the right makeup and the right type of people. We're going to work tirelessly to bring championship baseball back to Beaumont and continue the championship tradition here. We're going to do it the right way, but our mission goes far beyond winning games. We will develop young men into better baseball players, but even more importantly, we will create an environment that helps them grow into men that this community can be proud of. Our players are going to show up every day ready to compete, ready to sacrifice for one another, and ready to represent Lamar University with pride. One of our core values is obsessed. And before I get into why this is a core value, I have to give credit to a former player and current Detroit Tiger, Ty Madden, for helping inspire this one. I sat down with a group of pitchers back in 2021, I believe, and asked them kind of bring me one word that described what they wanted to do. And when Ty brought up obsessed, it kind of hit me. I was like, okay, that's strong. It really caught my attention. And ever since that day, I've used that word. Some people hear the word obsessed and they think it's extreme, and they're right. Because greatness is extreme. I want our players to become obsessed with growth, obsessed with preparation, obsessed with being accountable, obsessed with becoming the best versions of themselves on and off the field. People who achieve extraordinary things choose to live differently. They make decisions that most normal people are unwilling to make. They embrace discipline. They embrace sacrifice. They embrace hard things. They run toward the competition, not from it. As your head coach, I'll be obsessed with helping our student athletes reach their full potential, not just in baseball, but in life. On the field, we're going to play an exciting brand of baseball. And I want to thank everybody who came here today. Thank you for your support, your belief, and your commitment to Lamar baseball, and go Cards.
Thank you so much, Coach. And so now we would entertain questions from the media to start with, if you don't mind, for Coach Allen.
Coach Harold Land, just talk a bit about the largest fifth grade season, had a lot of one-year players. So that opens up your roster. Talk about the recruiting process and getting that championship team here tomorrow. Now the easy part of this thing. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I've never seen a roster with 30 seniors. And I don't know how Will did it. Good for him because they won a championship, but that's hard to accomplish. But yeah, the great thing about it is it also allows us and our staff to recruit guys that we build relationships with. I'm a firm believer, everywhere we've ever been, when we've taken over a program, when those guys are on the roster, it doesn't matter who recruits them. They're our guys, right? So the guys that chose to come back, and I'll say this, every kid that we talked to that had eligibility wanted to be back at this university. So again, kudos, Dr. Taylor, Jeff, because it's right. They wanted to be here, but it's been a work in progress. Being able to fill the roster and the needs that we have, the good thing is there is a portal out there to allow us to do that. Back 10 years ago, this would have been a really difficult job the first go around, but kids have responded really well to what we're trying to accomplish here, our vision, and the biggest thing for me is we've got to put together a baseball team, not accumulate talent. You don't win baseball games by just accumulating a bunch of talented kids. You've got to build the roster. You've got to build it with the right type of kids and put together a winning roster, and I think we've off to a really good start.
Coach Allen, Holton Pepper Channel 12 News. I just wanted to kind of piggyback on the recruiting process of things. We know you're a Houston guy, and that's been kind of the forte. Will did a good job with the Houston kids as well. But you had mentioned that you don't want to just start things over. You want to continue what Will had already established here. What goes into that? And as far as recruiting and pulling kids from Houston and keeping things local here as well with the local talent pool as well.
Yeah, there'll be some differences between what Coach Davis, obviously did an outstanding job. I love the high school player. You look at all across the country and almost every program out there that's winning at a high level, they're building it with high school kids, supplementing it with junior college players, and supplementing the roster with portal players. Now, it's going to take a little time to get there. And if somebody can walk into a program and tell you exactly how they're going to recruit it, they're lying to you, right? Because you got to figure out the landscape. You got to figure out what are our advantages here, what are our disadvantages here from a scholarship standpoint, from an academic standpoint. So once we continue to learn how we can put the best roster together, that's how we're going to attack this thing. But listen, I love the city of Houston. I think there's outstanding players in Houston, Southeast Texas, into Louisiana. Dallas is super talented. I think we can pull from, honestly, anywhere in the country. Some of our portal success has been out of the state, from places I see them on the, on the website and on Twitter and all this stuff, and it's like all the way out west, and guys are super fired up to be Lamar Cardinal. So I think we can reach out of just this immediate area, but the bread and butter is going to be right here. We know the state outstanding. Coach Cheeseborough, Trace is from here, Carter's from here, Ace, Chase, all of us are either from Texas or have a lot of ties in the state of Texas, and I can't wait to see these guys put together a roster.
Coach, the transition, you're hired as Lamar's coach, but you're still coaching in super regionals at Southern Cal. Just talk about how difficult that balance is going on.
Yeah, so I'll tell it. So we're in the regional and playing Lamar, okay? And I'll just say this. Every kid that was playing or coming in to pitch, I run to the roster on the bulletin board going, all right, what year's this kid? Unfortunately, they're all seniors. So it's one of those things to where, it was awesome to be able to do that and all that. Thankful for Coach Stankiewicz. A lot of head coaches, a lot of things happened the week prior, 10 days prior with me, other places. The Lamar thing pops up, and it was bam. It happened really quick. And, again, Stephanie being who she is, just continue to say, the good Lord's got us. Just go, right? And she's not wrong because we're in the right place without a question. But, again, if it wasn't for Coach Stankiewicz, it wouldn't have been able to happen, allowing me to accept this job because we needed to do it with a portal opening. Jeff needed to get, a head coach hired, and I'm forever grateful for Coach for allowing me to do that. It was a lot of long nights. I had to really compartmentalize because the one thing that I take a ton of pride in is making sure we're prepared as anybody in the country. And that takes time. It takes work from a scouting report standpoint, watching film. You can ask Steph, a lot of hours at the kitchen table, watching film, doing phone calls, trying to hire staff. It's a week I'll never forget in my entire life, and one that I'm super grateful that I went through it.
Well, you talked about your staff right there, Coach. What went into the
number one, the type of people they are. I want to come to work every single day excited to be around the people in this building. And that's check the box number one with all 6 guys that are with us. The next thing was, understanding this state, understanding what it takes to build a roster. Cheese has won a national championship. He's been at the highest level you possibly can in college baseball. He knows what a real winning roster looks like. And so to get the recruiting coordinator done, that was step number one. The other super exciting thing about this job was giving some young guys opportunities, whether it was their first job, whether it was second, people that haven't been in the game 10, 12 years. Somebody took a chance on me, right? Rainer Noble hired me when I was 22 years old, literally coaching guys that I played for 2 or 3 years. You want to talk about interesting? That was interesting. Going back, now understanding what I know, how this world works, Rainer's, it was just unbelievable that he gave me that opportunity. And so Chase Loomis, I coached him at Texas. I know the people that he's worked underneath the last couple of years. Unbelievable pitching mind. Chase, I'm glad you're taking over the day-to-day because I'm tired of pitchers. I'm just kidding. We need them. But he's an elite pitching mind, somebody that's hungry, wants to be great in this field that we're in. Trace, who doesn't want to come in and play for a guy that's won a World Series in MLB? I wanted to play in the big leagues. Every kid we talk to is going to want to play in the big leagues. This guy's been there, done it. He's going to have real world situations that he can sit down, talk to hitters, talk to catchers, just talk to pitchers. Whenever, I don't know Trace great, to be honest with you, but when he would come back to alumni games, he made our pitchers better by simply going back there and catching. And I always damn, this dude's good, He doesn't know that story, but that was one of the big reasons why I wanted Trace. It's just everybody that you talk to, the locker room is better because he's in it. And that's what it's about. And there's some young guys with Ace Whitehead. I signed at University of Texas, played for me last year at USC. He's going to be phenomenal in this profession. Carter Allen, unfortunately, I'm his uncle. He's been around me a long time. But he's going to be unbelievable at it, right? I'm going to have to slow him down a little bit, but at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want guys that want to go. I want young men that want to help this place achieve the things that we all want to achieve. And I have no doubt we have the right staff.
One more question. This is from Texas from a buddy of mine. Wants me to ask you, who's the better golfer?
Me or Stephanie? How many strokes does she get? All right, she gets 12 every time we play. And I was about to say, it's 50-50. She can hit it, okay? The good thing is when I win, she has to cook dinner and clean up. And then when she wins, I have to cook dinner and clean up. So that's the bet. But we love to play, and she can hit it. So be careful. We good? Awesome, thank you.
Appreciate it, Coach. All right. Thank you all again for joining us. There are some... Yeah. We're really glad to give you an opportunity to put your cowboy boots back on. And we appreciate everybody being here. There are some snacks in the back for you that have joined us in person, and thank you all again for being here.